Do you like scary movies?
He started talking about how it'd be cool to actually do a Scream type crime.
What's the matter, Sydney? You look like you've seen a ghost.
The footage of the tape, we're seeing that two 16-year-old boys, they're talking about planning the murder of Cassie.
We found our victim, and sad as it may be, she's our friend. Say hi, please. Hi. Okay, see ya. But you know what? We all have to make sacrifices. Our first victim is going to be Cassie Stoddart. She's going to be alone in a big, dark house out in the middle of nowhere. How perfect can you get?
I met Torey Adamcik in sophomore year. September 22nd to 26th, we're skipping our 4th hour. We're not even plan right now. I'm telling Cassie's family, but she had to be the one. We have to stick with the plan. And she's perfect, so she's gonna die.
Before Brian Draper and Torey Adamcik killed Cassie Jo Stoddart, they prepared the house she was in for the killing, visiting her hours earlier, and unlocking a basement door.
We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I locked the back doors, so it's all locked. Now we just gotta wait.
Cassie's there alone, and we both had masks on. He walks up and he tells me, you do something scary, it's gonna freak her out. And I'm like, okay. And so I grab a door and I open it and I slam it.
The boys found the fuse box and turned off the power, hoping Cassie and Brian, who were upstairs watching the film Kill Bill, would come downstairs to investigate, walking directly into their trap. When that didn't bring them downstairs, they tried throwing an ashtray. When they failed, they turned the lights back on. Unsettled by the mysterious noises and power outages, Cassie's boyfriend asked his mother for permission to stay the night with her. She said no, but offered to let Cassie come stay the night at their house. Cassie, feeling responsible to keep her promise to house sit, decided to stay at the home, alone. After her boyfriend left, Torey and Brian once again attempted to get her to come downstairs. When they failed, they went upstairs, masked and wielding large hunting knives.
Then we just kind of go into the room and the crime happens.
I just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a fucking joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie.
I really don't have a lot of vivid memories of the actual incident. I have what they call a flashbulb images of that.
Hey, Brian.
Hey.
Days after the murder, Brian Draper and Torey Adamcik were brought in for questioning. Initially, police suspected Cassie's boyfriend, Matt Beckham. In a shocking twist, Beckham had spent the night after the murder at Adamcik's house. He even expressed his concern about why Cassie was not responding to his calls to Adamcik, unaware that he was speaking to one of her killers. Initially, Draper told police he and Adamcik went to a movie after leaving Cass and Beckham. But they were unable to tell the police anything about the movie they claimed to have saw, or about who was working at the movie theater.
We're investigating a homicide. So what is your relationship with Cassie?
Friends.
Okay. You know what an electrical panel is? Like the breaker box that you turn the breakers on in the house?
Like the steel thing?
Yeah, it's like a steel panel door, and then it's got breaker switches in it. It turns the power off to everything. You didn't park anywhere though in between, so there'd be no reason for like a neighbor to see your car. Where at?
To find a cell phone call Matt.
Okay. So was this in the neighborhood, just not far down?
No, it was like maybe 20 feet away from the house.
Okay. Then you called Matt. You hadn't been gone from the house for about a minute or two, right? I mean.
In fact, when they called Matt, they were in the basement of the house.
We've done our homework. Okay.
Yeah.
We've talked to a lot of people. We've viewed tape. Okay. And I'm here to tell you, you didn't go to the movie.
Okay.
You were not at that movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now that's neither here nor there. But the thing is, you're going to have to get by that.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't go to the movie, that's fine. But you're going to have to tell us where you went so that we can put you there. Because it's I don't want something to cave in on you that's not working for you.
Right.
Okay? We're here to help you, bro. I mean, really, we are.
You know what happened. Okay?
What?
You didn't go to the movie.
We didn't go to the movie. Okay, that's it.
Okay, before you do that, just listen carefully to Andy, okay?
Okay? Now listen to me. Don't underestimate how much we know.
Okay.
Okay? I told you the first night that when I saw you that I don't think you're the type of person that could kill somebody cold-bloodedly.
Especially my close friend. Yeah.
Especially your close friend.
Of course.
Okay?
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay.
Okay.
I can tell you what we're doing. I was trying to hide this, but I guess I have to tell you now.
You're gonna have to, man. It's the only way out.
We went through cars.
Okay, you went through cars. What does that mean?
We checked for the cars that they aren't locked, and then
Where at?
we
Where was that?
them.
Where at?
Torey had to drive. I don't know. And then we called Matt because he wanted to come too.
Okay, so you didn't go to the movie, but you went through cars.
We didn't go to the movie, but we went.
Can you
through
tell
cars.
us where you went through cars at? Because if you went through, did you take anything out of cars?
We didn't find anything.
Okay, so can you take us to a car that you went through, and we should find your fingerprints on that car?
We went to. I had gloves, and then we went. I remember we drove by Torey's house.
Hold on.
His neighborhood.
Hold on.
Let's just really let's re-zero ourselves, man. I can't stress to you enough that we are your best friends right now, okay? And please don't underestimate. We know you're a bright kid. We know that you got a lot going for you, and we want to help you to get a lot going for you, and we want to help you. And right now is the perfect time that we can. Man, we can really help you out now. We've got a lot of bargaining chips right now, but it just so requires. And like Andy said, we possess some knowledge, firsthand knowledge. We know, and what we're really waiting for is you to come straight with us, so that we can help get you out of this crap, so it's not going to ruin the rest of your life.
Okay.
We want to help you. Okay, we really do, and I just really want you to believe in us for a minute. And really,
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand.
You need to tell us the truth.
I'm telling you
about
now.
Okay, so if this is the truth.
Yes, this is the truth.
You can. These things we should be able to go out and confirm.
Yes.
And cooperate.
This is. I was trying to hide this because I heard from a friend that that's 10 years in prison.
What exactly were you doing? Tell me exactly what you were doing.
We parked outside her house for.
Whose house?
No, I lost.
That's right. Okay, just.
We know about the car. We know about some activities that you guys have done, okay? So, needless to say, for you to jerk us our chain, okay? Cassie's this great friend of yours, okay?
And she's watching right now. She's hearing everything that you're saying.
She has been brutally murdered. And then you have wasted our time. Don't waste any more of our time. Okay? Don't underestimate what we know.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't give a shit if you lie in anything else to a cop, whatever. When it comes to a murder of a beloved friend, you do not lie. Okay? The second part of that is I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to think about what part of this that you're involved in. Okay, how much of this are you involved in?
Involved in what?
In what we're talking about with Cassie. Okay?
You think I'm involved?
I want you to continue. I want you to
do.
keep talking to us
Because
about
we know
the
some
cars.
things, Brian. Okay, and I'm saying we're your lifeline. We can help you now, but we can't help you later. We can if you tell us. I mean, we're willing to let bygones be bygones. You told us the first lie. So what? We expect that. Just let's clean it up and let's make it right. Let's look man to man in the eye. Let's get all our cards on the table, and let's talk about. And we're here for one thing. We're here, to solve what happened to Cassie.
Yes.
And we didn't know if you were involved in that. And if you are, that's fine. We can deal with that.
Fine.
We can deal with that. But
You guys are ridiculous.
we're not
I
being
did not
ridiculous.
kill my friend. Why the hell would I kill Cassie? No, I don't know who killed Cassie.
Doesn't it seem weird that all of a sudden now, you left a place in the homicide. Now you've already told us the first lie. Now I'm hoping that you're gonna come clean and you're gonna tell us
I'm
what really
telling you
happened.
exactly what I know. All right, we left her house. Okay, we parked over here by the grass.
Okay.
We called Matt. I don't know exactly what time it was. It was probably 10:15. Probably not 10:15. That's too much. I don't know. 9:40. I guess. He said he'd get back to us
Get back to about what?
about the cars.
So we should expect Matt, because
We were
let me
supposed
stop
to
you. Let me
come
stop
back
you
and
one
get him
thing.
and go get
Let me stop you one thing. Matt's taking a polygraph tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
And a lie detector test.
Of course. I know.
We're gonna ask that.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're saying that he has knowledge of that. You're gonna go through cars.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you go from behind the house and come back up the hill?
Get back up the hill then.
Behind the house Cassie was house sitting for. No reason why
We didn't go back there after that. No.
you didn't go back to
Well,
the house.
Well, like what time?
No. At any time, have you gone down that hill to the road down below?
Like.
At any time in your
Here.
life, have you ever gone from the road down below,
Road-
you know where the driveway is,
Yeah.
okay, behind the house, gone down that hillside and down to the road?
I do remember on the way out, we're having a hard time. Like you're trying to find everything.
What do you mean?
Like I do
No,
remember.
listen.
Torey
Okay, so
saying
listen
that
to me.
Take
Okay,
the wrong road.
I'm gonna show
You're
you.
walking. Did you
No.
walk out the back of
No.
the house? Did you
No.
walk up that side of the hill?
No.
You
Okay.
didn't go back there on Saturday out to Cassie's house, did you?
No. I called her though.
Talk to her?
No, she didn't answer.
You're saying at no time would your footprints ever be found behind this house,
No.
going down the hill to a road?
Oh, I went to see her dog that was on the left side.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Did you go down the hillside down to the road just to check it out?
No.
Okay, you didn't ever do that?
No.
Okay, what about Torey?
No.
Okay.
So you went out to where the dog was at?
Yeah.
So what was the purpose of parking there?
We were scoping the neighborhood
Why?
because we were planning to go through cars.
When you say go through cars, what do you mean?
Oh, see the ones that are open. We don't go through any with alarms or that are locked. We just walk by, push the handle, and if it's open, we get in it and steal the gas money or change.
So have you done that before?
Once this year and in 9th grade.
Okay, so it's something that, I mean, familiar with? I mean, you...
Yes. We walked back to my car.
Okay, let's talk about these cars, because now it's pretty critical that we know, where these cars are, and so you can walk us back to these cars, and so we know, exactly, where these cars are parked.
Are we going to be able to verify your fingerprints there?
Probably not. I used my sleeve to open it.
Did you have gloves on at all?
No, I didn't.
Sure, you didn't have no gloves?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, did you take a shovel with you?
I think it was Brian's shovel that he borrowed.
Oh, he did?
We were going to build jumps in the back of his yard.
Okay.
In the backyard of his house.
Who had the shovel then?
I think it's Brian's shovel.
So where did you put it? Was it in your car?
Yeah, it was in the trunk of my car.
Okay. So it was gone by the time we looked in your car the other night?
Yeah.
Okay. So you put that shovel in that car that night?
Yeah.
So he's going to just take it back to his house?
He took it back to his house the next day.
All right.
What'd you guys do with the shovel?
We took it back next day when I drove Brian home. He dropped the shovel off at his house.
So he was going to build the jumps where?
He has in his yard. His house.
So why is the shovel in your car? If he's
We
going to
took
build
it back from my house.
I know, but why is it at your house?
He brought it over one day, I guess. I don't know why. Well, if you look in the back of my house, he probably wanted to build jumps there.
Did you take any masks with you? Because we have some indications that you had some like Halloween type, scary mask or something. You guys playing around with those at any point in time? Or?
We bought one earlier, but
Where'd you buy that at?
Adam saw that. It was only $7 at.
Well, I'm talking that night. You guys
That night.
had some
It
Halloween
was in my
with you?
trunk of my car for a while though.
Was it in the car Friday night?
Yeah, probably was.
Okay.
Was that the mask you guys were spray painting?
Yeah.
That one? That cardboard? Or
Yeah.
whatever?
When were they spray painting?
Apparently they bought a plastic or cardboard mask and spray painted white, but that was sometime before this day.
You guys playing with those matches up in Black Rock Canyon?
No, we weren't doing that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because there's truckers that park all along that gap right there.
Uh-huh.
And that's what we got. We got a trucker sleeping, shut out of service that night, pulled over on the road, and he's seen the red car going up in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's parking. Is that true? Did you go
Yeah,
up there
we
and park?
parked there. We got out, walked around the car. I went pee, and Brian smoked a little. Had 2 cigarettes, I think.
Okay. You don't know what brand though.
Huh?
You don't know what brand of cigarettes he smokes?
No, I don't.
Did you guys dig anything up there?
I don't know.
I mean, because you're probably going to have dirt in the back of your car from a shovel from dirt that's going to forensically match
There
up.
was dirt on the shovel already, though.
But I mean, we can match the dirt up. That's the good thing. Is the dirt going to come from Black Rock?
I don't know. Brian took the shovel out, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, but he didn't take it anywhere.
Okay. So is that dirt going to match up to the Black Rock area?
It might not. I'm not sure.
Okay. Probably though.
Possibly.
Let's talk about knives. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What do you know about knives? We've been told you like knives. You collect
No.
knives? Okay.
I have 3 knives.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you have a knife on Friday?
No, I didn't.
You sure?
Yes.
I'm sure nobody saw you with a knife. 2 guys in a mask messing around with a knife.
No.
Okay. All right.
Did anybody buy you a knife
No.
at Mad Mike's Pawn?
No.
If we had pawn slips that some guy in the name of John bought 2 knives at Bad Mike's
No.
to give to you and Brian?
No.
All right. We're confirming some things.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you that we need to. Now's the time. Now's the time to really start being honest with some things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We know some things to be true. We know exactly what happened. We found some things. Okay. And I want to give you the first chance and the first opportunity.
You owe it
Dad,
to your mom and dad.
Absolutely.
You've got great parents. You owe it to your mom and dad to be straight with
We are all here for you, bro.
Mhm.
I'm telling you. I mean, we're not here to twist anything up. We're here to help you out of a jam. If you got drug into some things, which apparently you did, we need to know, and we need to know the truth. Okay?
Mhm.
I guess the best way I can explain it is the house of cards is falling. You know, and it's kind of, stories are falling apart and stuff like
Because
that.
Torey, you know where we're going with this.
Yeah.
You know what we have.
And we know, man, it's just one of those things. You come to this juncture in your life, and you just either gotta give it up, or it's gonna eat you up. And your folks want you to do that. I'm telling you. I mean, the truth is gonna set you free on this. You know, literally. You know, but the truth is gonna set your feelings free, and you're gonna get by this thing. But I'm here to tell you that we've been doing this for several days. We've talked to a lot of people. We've seen a lot of things. We've put the pieces of the puzzle together. That's what we do. That's all we've been doing. We haven't been sleeping. Okay?
Okay.
We know how it went down.
Tell us what happened.
With what?
Out of Cassie's place.
We went through cars, me and Brian.
You know, I'm not here to insult you or anything, but we don't believe your story. And we don't believe your story. And I don't think your dad believes your story about going through the cars. It's a tough one. And I don't believe it, especially because I know it's not true. Because we got you going into that house when you parked on the street. We got you going back into Cassie's house. If it was a prank, if you guys are just messing around, fine. We just need to know about that prank, you know, that's going on in there. And if it's you just there to scare him and you guys left and something happened else besides that.
Sean, do you guys go back in just to pull a prank? Is that what happens?
You're into
guys-
that kind of stuff. I mean, for all intents and purposes, and tell me if I'm screwed up on this, but you like horror movies, you like scare movies and stuff like that. That's what I've been told about you. You dig those kind of movies, right? Thriller movies,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call them. You dig those kind of things. Did you go in there just to scare them, just to scare the crap out of them, and and be done with it? Because there's no other reason,
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about that. Help us understand a little bit about it. Take a deep breath and do it, bud. You know the truth. The truth is easy for you. But we can help you. If we don't get the truth, we can't come together. We can't work this thing out. We can't do it. You're going to be left out in the cold.
Can I talk to an attorney?
You can do that.
Can you talk to me?
Probably, yeah.
Can I have a minute with him to see if there's
Sure,
something
you should.
can hold?
Absolutely.
Is this room private? You said there was some tapes.
We can kill it down.
Oh, we can go in another room?
Yeah, we can stitch in another.
Yeah, let's do that. You'll feel more
Let me
comfortable.
make sure there's nobody in the
That's
cell
fine,
room real quick.
thanks.
I'm going to just leave those there.
We talked about this earlier. I love you, son. You know I love you. Torey, do you know that I love you? Look at me. I do love you.
Dad, I think we owe it to you at this point to find out what we know at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's just no easy way to tell you this. We do know that that Torey and Brian have gone back in the house, okay? We do know that the two of them murder. We do know that they murder Cassie, okay? We got the evidence at this point to prove that.
We found the evidence.
We also have some overwhelming evidence, trace evidence, that type of stuff that's going to prove that they did it as well. It's not just hearsay. It's not just somebody saying it. And then we do have a confession.
You're not going anywhere tonight. You're going to be placed into custody tonight. Okay? I'm sorry, that's the way it goes.
You're going to be
but
charged with first-degree murder.
Okay. But like I said before you say anything, I encourage you. If you talk to the attorney, you should do that. I'm not pulling punches here. Still, your full cooperation can do nothing but help you at this point in time.
You understand that, Torey?
Okay.
Even though you need a lawyer or whatever, you want to talk to a lawyer, I understand that's the advice they gave
Right.
you today. And then whatever you and the lawyer work out, they want
We
you
know
to
the
cooperate.
details. We've got the knife that you used. We've got the masks that you used. We've got the videotape. You've got it. There's a tape up in there that you buried. Okay? Tried to catch on fire. All that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to tell you that.
This is right, Torey. What they're saying is true.
So,
It sounds like you need a lawyer.
If Brian already confessed, why wasn't he placed in custody?
he's in custody.
He wasn't this afternoon.
He's in custody. Trust me.
I don't know how.
2 people in custody right now. You and Brian.
Everybody at school is gonna know, right?
That, to me, is the least of your worries. Okay?
It all happened so fast.
There should be no law against killing people. I know it's a wrong thing, but hell, you restrict somebody from it, they're gonna want it more. I'm horny just thinking about it.
Hell yeah. That felt like fucking real. I mean, it went by so fast.
Shut the fuck up, we gotta get our act straight.
Okay.
Come on out, bud.
And we love you, and we'll just go from there. And we'll find your way here.
Okay.
If we ask 20 questions, it would be damaging. I love you. I love you. And it's okay.
They just need to search you real quick, make sure.
Torey, stand up, put your hands on the wall. Don't have anything that's gonna stick or poke me in any knives, needles, or anything. Put your hands on the wall.
Okay.
Hello, this is a collect call from an inmate from the Bannock County Jail.
Hello?
How you doing?
All right, sweetheart, how are you?
Not too good.
I know, baby.
I have to come home.
The boys were tried separately, both as adults. During their trials, each of the boys claimed to be innocent, blaming each other for the crime.
Each boy saying, I thought we were just going to make a movie and gonna scare her. He killed her. He stabbed her. And in either boy's case, you could look at them and say, yeah, he doesn't look like a killer. The videotape disproved any of that logic. It proved that both of these boys were equally culpable.
We're sick psychopaths that get pleasure of killing other people.
That sounds good, baby.
The two were formally charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy. Each was found guilty and given a mandatory life sentence.
Jury has found you guilty, sir. Jury has answered guilty.
We're gonna go down in history, Ted Bundy, like the hillside strangler.
Those people are more amateurs compared to what we're gonna be.
High school is a very hard time. I had no idea who I was. I had no idea where I fit in among my peers. And I thought that I was a nobody at my high school. And I wanted to be known. I wanted to be in the spotlight.
I don't know, I just think I look at myself now and I'm 21 and I think how stupid I was at 16, and I just think how I feel like I'm paying for somebody else's mistakes at this point.